Hi viewers, I welcome you to this Programming World channel. So in this channel, we posting videos which can help you to learn C programming and also improve your programming skills, which can help you to be ready for your placement purpose. So please subscribe this channel and also I request you to like and share these videos which are available in this channel. Okay, so now I move to this video session, video tutorial, the class 8. It's about the control structures in C programming. So the importance of having the control structures uh, or so which can help us to create the logic, which help us to make the computer to think based on the given inputs or based on the conditions. So it can able to act. Okay, so it is what helping us to implement the decision-based executions in the programming side or in the computer side. So effectively, the algorithm could be made, and with the help of that, the system can able to provide the desirable results. Okay, so for that we have different types of control structures in C. Yeah, I have given one by one, so you can see that those are numbered here. So the very first one is what very simple one, that is what simple if conditional statement. Okay, so if that is what the keyword to be used to check the condition what is given within the parentheses. Okay, so if the condition becomes true, what happens is the block of code what is given within that braces that would be executed. So here it is what completely very strict decision based execution, in the sense if the condition is true, okay, then only this block of statement will be executed. Okay, yes, there is no other execution would be done. For an example, you see in our real life we have a what a wish, in the sense we want to visit a particular hotel. Okay, there only we want to have our what breakfast or dinner or party. If the hotel is open, okay, so then you can execute your party, in the sense you can run your party. Okay, if the hotel is not open, in the sense what it becomes false. So in the sense we I don't want to prefer any other hotel, so simply what I will cancel my program. Okay, I mean cancel my program, in the sense cancel my RT program. Okay, so it is completely what if condition, what very strictly decision making, what logic based. Okay, so no other go actually. Once the condition becomes true, a block of statement will be executed. Yes, nothing will be done in your execution. Okay, that may wait for what the situation to be happen. That is the meaning actually here. The next control structure, that is what if with else block, in the sense. Okay, so I give you a very simple example as I told you before. So if conditional statement, in the sense, yeah, we have a hotel where we can run the party. If it is available, then this block of statement will be executed, that we have seen already. Okay, suppose that hotel or restaurant is not available. Okay, it is not what available, or there is no what party hall is what free for us. Then what we do, we go for what some other options, in the sense what we just execute our party in the home itself. Okay, that is what the else block. Okay, so first one is what whether that restaurant or hotel is free for running our party. If it is open, then this will be executed. If it is not, in the sense, usually what we do, so we make our party in our home itself. Yeah, that's all. So that is the meaning of the. So here you can see that one if conditional statement and one else block statements to be executed. Okay, whereas in the third type, you can see that if conditional statement. Okay, so here this is what actually one and this is what two. Okay, so here you can see that conditional statement one, okay, it comes with what a wish. Suppose it becomes true, what happens is this will be executed, so rest of the things would be cancelled. Okay, suppose this condition it gets failed, what happens? No, then second else if condition statement, because there is one more statement to be verified, one more condition to be verified, whether that gets satisfied. For an example, as like I've given the previous examples, I would like to go with the same kind of example. For example, you see, uh, so I have taken a hotel or restaurant, okay, whether it is open. For an example, like some kind of 5-star hotel, whether it is free. Okay, if the 5-star hotel is free, what happens is there I may execute my party. Okay, if 5-star hotel is not present, okay, then I may prefer what 3-star hotel where I can execute my party. So to verify that, we have to take into what the next else if block. So else, if this condition gets failed, I mean the 5-star hotel it is not available, then else. Okay, it is false, no. So we go with what else. Here we have one condition to verify. What is that actually? Whether the 3-star hotel is free to run our party. If it is not available, then you can go with what simple else. Okay, so you can go with what else. Okay, so there you can give your code. I mean that you can run your party in your home. Okay, so that's all. So here what we have 3 levels actually. One is what if 5-star hotel available, then party will be executed there. If it is not available, then what happens is 3-star hotel is available or not, like that the verification will be done. If it is available, then what happens is the program will be confirmed. If it is not available, then what happens is the else block will be executed to represent that you can make your party in your home itself. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so here it's completely what making our computer to think and also take the decision, okay, according to the situations or according to the variables, okay, or values. Okay, here you may find one more thing, that what is what conditional statement, how we can make the conditional statement. Yes, already I have discussed in my previous video, that is what relational operators. Okay, so you can use relational operators to check the conditions whether the scenario is happen or not. Okay, so here the relational operators and logical operators are playing vital role in implementing what the logic or algorithm to make your computer to think for providing a desirable result. Okay, for satisfying the given problem. Okay, right. So I would like to discuss about these things one by one in my program. So please follow this. So as I told you, yeah, very first we have to create include a statement where you can have your header files to be given for your application program. So int main, okay. Then here I'm going with what some conditions to be done. Okay, right. What I'm going to do is I just make my computer to check whether my given input is what odd or even. Okay, that is the exact thing I'm going to do in this. Okay, so here you can see that to collect the number, I just create a variable like number. Okay, then yes, so we can use our printf statement to give a message to the user, enter a number. Okay, right. Then scanf %d comma ampersand number. So you know the purpose of having ampersand before that, because it's a number, so where the reference to be used for storing the value in the memory. Okay, so those things already we have discussed in the integer data type. If any of you were new to this lessons, please refer my previous videos about the integer data type. So from there you can understand about the characteristics of integer and also other primitive data types. Okay, right. Now I continue this. So here you see we got a number. Now what we have to do is we have to check whether the even number is even or not. Okay, so how you can do this? So please understand there is a logic actually behind in this. Okay, number input is even or not. So how we can do in the sense? So the logic is very simple. If a number is what, for an example, I just make it. I give you the example. You see, if number divided by 2, okay, and its remainder is what? Remainder is 0. Okay, then what is the meaning actually? The given number, this input number is what? Even. So we have to process what actually the remainder of the division. So here we are doing a division operation and we want to have the remainder of it. So what we have to do is we don't go with what division operator, we have to go with what modulo operator. So you have to use modulo operator, and you have to use the modulo operator and you have to verify whether the remainder is 0 or not. Accordingly, yeah, the statement would be executed. So far, you see here, I just making my code to check whether the number is even or even. Okay. So if it is even, that will be printed. Else it will be exit from the execution. Now you see that. Okay. If number modulo 2. So here itself you can give your statement also, and you have to use what equal operator. So here this is what actually arithmetic operator, and that result we take into what the relational operator, whether the given input is what even. So if so, in the sense, just I go with what printf, it is even. Okay, right. So now you see that I just execute the program in the dev C++ IDE. So now you can see that no errors, no warnings. Okay, so directly it comes to what get the input. So now I'm giving what the input like 22. So we all know that it is what an even number, 22 divided by 2, coefficient 11, that you can leave it, but remainder is what 0. So it is an even number. Now you see the output is made. It is even. Okay. I go with what another input where I feed what odd number. So what happens here? You can check that. You see, I'm just giving the input like 45. Here you can see that simply the program get terminated and there is no outputs. What happened in this? Okay, what happened? So no such kind of things are provided. So due to that, as a user, we may be panic. So what my computer is doing? Okay, so here the computer, it has only what if condition statement, that is what very strict. If the condition is true, then only this block of statement will be executed. And one more thing I want to tell you, in a block, if you have only one statement, in the sense no need to use the braces like this. Okay, but actually if you type that, automatically the dev C++ will give you, but you can use this one also. Okay, I mean braces can be used for single line of block statement. Okay, but preferably when we have more than one block of statements, you can go with what braces. Okay, but for the people those who are what beginner level, you can go with braces first to create the block of statements. Later when you become what an advanced learner, so at that time definitely you may not use the braces to create the block of statement. I know that. Okay, right. So I believe in that. Right. So now I move on to that. The next one, you see the simple if condition, it is over. I mean, it is a strict one. Now we have else also. It means what? Else block. It's about what? The given number. Okay. If it is not even, it may be what actually? It may be, yeah, odd number. Okay. It is odd. Okay. Right. So you can take one thing that, so result is like that. You can please add it. So result is, so like that, if you added that, maybe what very good to read. Okay, so whenever we provide outputs from our program, it should be formatted in the sense the messages should be very perfect. Okay, then only the users can able to understand the behavior of our program. Okay, right. So now I execute this. You can see that now I'm giving the input like 45. What happens? You see the result is what? Odd. It is an odd number. Okay. So like this. Okay, suppose you see here, you can find it is what even or odd. Okay, for example, you see else if, okay, else if I take whether number equal to 0, in the sense what, whether your given number is what 0. Okay, so result is what 0. I make like that. Okay, so the given input is what? Input is 0. Okay. Okay, instead of that, I'm doing, I just want to make a small change on this. Okay, if number, okay, if number not equal to 0, no, sorry, not number, number modulo 2 not equal to 0, then it is what an odd. Else, okay, else, what I'm giving is printf, Okay, else printf, the number is what, 0. Like that I'm typing. Input is 0. Okay, what happens we see. Okay, so now you see here you can see that the third type of control structure, if, else, and what? If, else if, and if, sorry, else block. Like that I have made it. So here you can see that I'm providing like 3, 4, 5. It is an order. Okay, that is displayed. So second block get executed. Okay, I mean else if block get executed. Okay, so now I am providing the data like 240. So you know that this block will be get executed. So that's why we got the result like E1. Okay, so now you see what I'm doing is I'm giving what the input like 0. What happened is it is E1. Oh, sorry. So because what happened is, okay, 0 modulo 2, that is what 0. So due to that it is happening here. Okay, so instead of this, okay, what we have to do is, so if you give 0, okay, so we have to take one more condition in this. Okay, so in the sense we can use the logical operator to strengthen this program. Okay, how in the sense, you see I'm making like this. So in our video already we have discussed about what the logical ampersand operator, I mean and operator, logical and operator. Okay, double ampersand, that's about what, and operator. So it checks what these two conditions. Okay, this condition whether it is true, this condition is true. Then only this will be happen. Okay. So here you can see that if number is greater than 0, then only what happens is the number modulo 2 also will be what, maybe 0. Yes, what happens is it comes to whether the remainder is what, not equal to 0. Then it may be an odd number. Yes, what happens is the given input is what, 0. Like that I have what, improve the strength of my program, in the sense the computer will think very effectively by taking these two conditions to check. Now you see when I feed the input 0 in the previous execution, we found what, it is an E1, but now in this case what happens, you see the result is what, 0. Okay, why in the sense, okay, why in the sense, here we have added the conditions, like you can see that here. Okay, if number greater than 0, yeah, if number greater than 0 and the remainder also is what, 0, then only it is even, that result will be executed. I mean the first if block get executed. Yes, in the sense what, suppose number is what, greater than 0, but the remainder is not equal to 0. What happens is the result is odd, that will be happen. Yes, what happens is the result is what, input 0, or we can take like what, that may be a negative also. Sometimes what, negative inputs also we can feed, that time also we can check it. Okay, if you give negative, what happens, you see the input is 0, because it is what, a negative even number, but that may not be processed here, so it is what, 0. Okay, so that thing we have to understand in this. So in this program I have demonstrated all three different cases of what, if control structures or control block control statements. Okay, very first I have told you about a very strict if conditional statement where only the number is what, checking even whether it is even. Okay, that only will be carried out, else the program will be stopped. In the next case, what I have done is I just extended the control structure with an else block. There the output could be done like it is an odd number, like that. And I have made another version in this, that is what, taking into what, else if model. So here you can see that what I have taken number modulo 2 not equal to 0 for odd number, and if the condition is fail, and here we have taken what, the logical operators. Please understand logical operator, and that is used to check whether this condition and this condition, both true condition, number greater than 0 also true, number modulo 2 also what, modulo equal to 0, that condition also true. So once these two conditions are true, then only this block will be executed. Else what happens is it comes to this and verify that whether the remainder of the division process is what, not equal to 0. If so, in the sense it will display the given input is what, odd. Else what happens is the input is 0. It is not only for giving given input 0, and if you feed any negative values, that time also what, you will get 0, because the negative numbers would not be taken into process in this. Okay, so that's all about this. Okay, so I think this video session tutorial, which gives you all the idea about how the control structures could be made in C programming. So please like and also share this video. Thank you all.